Alright, today all I'm doing is, this is a hive that I checked out last week. I didn't see a queen in it, so my goal is to take me just a minute. I'm going to actually sit here and kind of inspect it real close and just see what I got to work with and see where I go from there. Right offhand, I know as soon as I opened it I saw some hive beetles, but I mean that's normal for this hive and me. I mean, what we'll do, we'll start by taking out this frame. It looks like they've built this one to the wall. They seem to sound very angry. So. Hang on, my smoker ain't working too well right now. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to start from this side and I'm going to work my way down. We'll just see what we got. Alright, so this first frame, whenever I actually put this hive together, I did not have enough medium frames. So I ended up making a super into one of their brood cells, or brood frames, I'm sorry. A good majority of this right here looks like it may be worker bees cells. The next one I'm not even going to pull out because it is just a, well, I'll pull it out just so we can see it. All it is the sheet, and they've built onto it that much. That's all. The other side is not even touched. So they are starting on it, but that is about it. Now I'm not sure, but I would think one of these next couple frames I'm coming to would be one that has the queen on it, because it's got a majority of where the bees are, the population's here, and they're hugging pretty heavy to these frames. So. We'll pull at least these couple out. The ones on the end I can tell really ain't doing much. They're as you can see right here, there's a dead one I guess in the hive, and then they're flying it out. They're pretty good at keeping the hive clean. They don't let stragglers stay in. If you ain't working, you're gone. So. Alright, so here we go. So this right here is a another supercell that I let them turn into one of their hive, the body. So while searching this, I'm trying to look and see. I'm starting to see more larvae though. Whenever I looked the other day, there wasn't near as much. So it's got me thinking that there is a queen in here somewhere. I'm just not good at spotting her. So that is always a good thing, at least knowing that she's in here. This is all worker bee cells. I don't see any of them that are drone, except for maybe the very bottom and the corners, which you can, I don't know if you can see right there, that's a lot larger. That's going to be your drone. Then you go into your smaller cells that you can tell are starting to turn into the workers. I don't know if you can see it, but there are some larvae and stuff in there. There's a few of them hatching, but like I said, there's no queen in that one. So I'm hoping, let's hope for this hive's sake at least, I just suck at finding these queens. So we'll get this smoke going again. I can hear them agitated. Last time I was down here with them, I ended up getting stung because, on my part, I was being stupid. So, trying to take every precaution not to have that happen again. See, I've been stung by them probably right at 6 times since in about year and a half maybe. And I usually don't wear anything, except for maybe a hood, which is what I'm wearing right now, just because the last time I got stung last week, I got hit right in the back of the head, which is a awful place to get stung if y'all have ever been stung there before. So yeah, we'll start on this next frame. Let's see what we got. I highly doubt that the queen would be on this one. This right here is one that they're still working on. See, I believe I've mentioned it before in some of my videos. I prefer to try to let them build their own comb, and as you can tell, they're doing a pretty decent job. It takes them a lot more work. It takes a little bit more energy, but if I give them empty frames like this, especially with a new starting colony, I've been feeding them some sugar water and stuff like that to just kind of perk them up. Something that I do use occasionally, or that I have used, is Honey Bee Healthy. So that's it's worked pretty good. To me, it has helped them stay, because Honey Bee Healthy has lemongrass in it, which is supposed to be one of those things that whenever a hive swarms, they let off lemongrass scent, and it's supposed to draw the rest to it. And I put that into this hive especially just because of the fact that they were new, and I'm thinking this may be the thing that helped them stay. But like I said, I'm not, by no means, I'm not an expert. I'm just working on this, just started. You know, I got a lot of friends who've done it for a long time and know a lot more about it than me. But as you ask just about any beekeeper, there's always something new to learn. And for right now, that's just my theory. That may have been what helped them get started so good, because they were booming for a while. I mean, as soon as I put them in here, it's like they were a fresh colony. Now, I wish I would have got a video of that. It was just, I was pretty busy at the time, but this, I've showed in my other videos. This is actually how I started this colony. This is the very first frame I put in here. This frame was the queen cell frame, or it had all the queen cells on it. I had a total of right at about 8. Sorry. They're a little ill with me once I took this one out. But it had right at about 8 on there. I let them try to hatch their own queen, which apparently they did. And this is about half and half, as you can I don't know if you can tell. It's hard to see in videos how big the cells are. But these cells, you got like the smaller ones right here that they could use for anything from honey to they could use it for just about anything. But this right here is going to be a drone comb. But yeah, and then I can go ahead and tell you that I do not have the queen, at least in these, because I can tell just by looking. before I end my video, what we'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll bring it on in here and I'll let y'all see actually if I can get it focused in. I don't know if it, no, there we go. So as you can tell, this is what I was talking about. See where the congregation of the bees are. There are quite an abundance of them in here. But yeah. Well, that's it for today. Like I said, unfortunately I didn't find the queen, but maybe it looks to me like maybe I just suck at looking for the queens. So let's hope that's the case. And I'll try to this weekend. I'm not sure, but I will try to go through this hive. This one is a lot stronger, and the last time I messed with this is the one I actually got stung by. But it was just by going through, I separated the 2 boxes on the bottom. But I'll try to go through that this afternoon or some other time this weekend. Alright.